mama told me brown skin girl, your skin just like pearl.
Good morning, guys. It is your girl Brown Beauty. It is the day after Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving and everything went smooth. Your turkey was good. Your mac and cheese was gone. Because, honey, I ain't got none left, okay? I ain't got no food left, y'all. When I tell y'all everything went, we had about maybe 12, 13 people over. And everything was a success. Thank you, Jesus. Everything went good, honey. I stayed up all night doing that turkey. I got an hour of rest, and honey, that turkey was amazing. Okay. So, but anywho, I wanted to come to you guys today because I woke up feeling some type of way. Not in a bad thing, but just some type of way about myself, okay? Feeling like right now it's 2020. Things gotta change. I gotta get back to me. Y'all know how y'all do in 2020, but when the next year about to come, things gotta change in a hurry. Yeah, I know. But anyway, so I had a baby. He turned 1 this year, and you know how you like, damn, I can't do nothing. I got a baby, and now that my baby is 1, I have to get back to me. Whatever. So, and upon feeling that way, I just came up with some things like, especially us as women, we always feel like that quote saying, oh, I got to get back to me. And I don't understand what that back to me thing is. Like, back to what? Okay, I don't understand it because, like, oh, I'm going to be back to how I was when I ain't have no kids. You can't go back to that way because you got kids now, okay? So it really baffles me when we do that to ourselves. And it just hit me today. It's like, Tasha, you can't go back to that person. You can never be that person again. Oh, shit, I left my eyebrow stuff open. You can never be that person again. You can never be that, oh, I'm going to be back to that person when I have no kids. Especially when we're going through something. Oh, watch, I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back. Back to who? Who are we going to be back to? We cannot be back to that person that we were when we didn't have kids. Okay? We can't. Because we got kids now. Oh, I remember when I only had 1 kid. I was this way and I was this way. Watch, I'm going to get back to that. You can't be back to that one because you have 4 kids now. It's just, it can't happen. You cannot be in that mindset that you were when you only had 1 kid because you got 4 now. You know what I mean? You can't be back in that mindset when I was 20. You 45 now. You cannot be back to that person when you was 21 because you're not 21. You're 45. So your mind frame that you had when you was 21, you can never get back to that mind frame again at all. So it's really, so instead of saying you want to get back to how you used to be, make up a new you. Because saying that you want to get back to where you used to be indicates that that was your best you. No, it wasn't. That was your best you at 21? Yeah. That was your best you 1 kid in? Yeah. But now that you got 4 kids, you 45, you established, you got a life, that is not your best you. So instead of us saying, I'm going to get back to that, or I'm going to bring back the old me, why? Why try to get back to that? Why indicate that that was your best life? No, make up a new one. Make up a new trend for yourself. Make up a new you. You know what I mean? So that's what my goal is for 2020, is to be a better me in my time right now. You know what I mean? Not a me where, because I'm going to tell you what happens. The minute you wake up and be like, oh, I'm going to get back to me, is when you're 45, rocking big ass love earrings and braids with the 1 blonde piece going back and some damn Victoria's Secret sweatpants with the pink on the side and the love. Girl, no. Okay, let's not try to get back to that time, because that's what happens. We start looking real foolish, and because that's when we felt our best, was when we was rocking our pink sweatpants and our Victoria's Secret outfits and our big hoop earrings, and that's the feeling that we're trying to catch instead of creating your own good feelings. You know what I mean? Let's not go back. We're going forward. We can't get that time back. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but you can't get that time back. So instead of trying to get the time back, let's create a new time. Let's create, oh, I'm going to be a new me. This is going to be a new year for a new me. So let's not go back in time, honey. It's just mind-boggling. And I know that everybody wants to change for the new year, and that's fine. I am promoting change for the new year. I hate this because I feel like my camera is like... So I just felt like the lighting was like all the way off. But anyways, I forgot what I was trying to say. So I had to change the camera because it was like foggy type. Anyways, damn y'all. I totally forgot what I was talking about, and I hope I can remember it. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. And because like I said, I know it's 2020 and we feel like we are not our best. You know, but the thing is that what is your best? You are where you're supposed to be at in the time that you're in right now, if that makes sense to you. So the last thing you want to do is go rush out and change your lifestyle because it's 2020. You know what I mean? Although, you know, I guess that's supposed to be the year of change. Where you are is where you're supposed to be. It ain't something where you said, oh, I have to be this way, or I have to have this job, and now all of a sudden it's 2020, so I got to be my best me. You are your best you. You're doing what it is you're supposed to be doing right now. You know what I mean? It might not be what you want, but don't use 2020 as a reason to go out there and just do what you need to do, what it is you want to do in such a fast time, and then mess up. You know what I mean? Because whatever it is you want to do, you could do, and timing is not the reason why you ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Timing is not the reason why it's not happening. Maybe what it is you want to do is going to take longer than 2020. So you don't want to go out there and rush because a new year is coming up. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I don't remember what I was saying, but it was real important. And I wanted you guys to hear it. And I feel so bad that I lost my entire train of thoughts. But anywho, like I said, I just don't want us to go back into that time. But if you feel like that was your best time without going back to the 90s or going back to the year 2000, because it's a whole nother 10 years later, like, let's create a new person. I mean, I understand what you could do is be like, okay, what was I doing at the time that I felt my best? What was my mindset? What was I doing? Was I praying more? Pray more then. You know what I mean? If you feel like you've lacked in your religion, you can always pray more. That's always a plus. That can never affect you in a bad way. If you felt like, you know, a lot of people are, oh, what was I doing back at that time? I was going out more. I was getting lit. I was turning up. Well, maybe you were single at the time and you can't do that right now. Does that not mean that you can't be your best you because you ain't going out shaking your booty every night? No. But it does mean that you can get with your friends a little more. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what you're missing in your life that you feel like you need to get back. Is being around your friends, because I do know that when we get into relationships, it is easy to lose that part of you. You know what I mean? So I could totally understand you feeling like, oh, I got to get back to that part of me, meaning the part when I had friends and I was more outgoing. So if that part of your life is missing, yes, get back to that part of you. You know what I mean? But don't make it to the point where, oh, when I was 21, I was hitting the club every weekend. At 21, hitting the club every weekend versus 34 and 35, 4 kids later, house, mortgage, bills, job. Girl, we can't do it. If you can, more power to you, honey. I am all for it. But if you cannot, don't force that stuff because it's not for you. You are not that person. You are an established person right now. You are trying to get to where you want to be, and going backwards and going back to that time in your life where you was lit and everything was right because you want to follow social media is not the thing to do. Not the thing to do at all. You want to find out what it is you want to do in your time now and do that. So if what you want to do is get a better job, that's a new you. Get a better job. You want to be more outgoing. Be more outgoing in the time that is appropriate for who you are now. Don't be more outgoing for when you was 21 because that outgoing is not acceptable at 45. It's just not. But yeah, so that was just a little something that I wanted to talk about, because not for you guys but for me. You know how sometimes you feel something and you want to express it to someone else, but the only way you'll understand is if you say it. So I decided to record it because if I'm feeling this way, maybe somebody else is feeling the same exact way. You know what I mean? With waking up and being like, oh, 2020 is right around the corner. I got to get my shit together, or I got to do something. I gotta be back to me, because it's not even about 2020, but if you have kids, you know what I mean? For us to have kids, and baby girl, I got 4 of them, okay? And I know that sometimes I get up and be like, yo, I gotta get back to me. I gotta get back to when I was wearing heels every day, or I was wearing this and I was looking like this. I can't wear that stuff that I was wearing when I was only 1 kid in. You know what I mean? I can't wear what I was wearing when I was 2 kids in, because girl, she was okay anyway. But I can't do that anymore, you know what I mean? So I have to create a new me. I have to create a mommy that can have 4 kids and still feel sexy. I have to create a mommy that has 4 kids and still be comfortable, still play mommy role, but can still play that chick role too, okay? Yes, we do definitely have to do that, give ourselves that. But to say that we're going to go back to what we used to be, no. Because you can be your best you with 4 kids and not feel like you can't be your best you now versus being your best you back then. So the moral of the story is to find out who it is you are now and be that best person now. Not find out who you were in the past and be that best person that you were back then, because that person doesn't exist anymore. I'm sorry, she's gone. Get over it. Get over yourself. That person is gone. You can never be that person again. But what you could do is be your best you that you can be at this moment in time. So I'm going to finish my makeup and get ready for work after Thanksgiving. But I hope you guys had a great and marvelous Thanksgiving, honey. And if you guys went shopping for Black Friday, let me know how it was. Let me know, what did you buy? How were the lines? How was your Thanksgiving? How was your turkey? Because, honey, I'm so happy and proud of myself. This turkey, because it was the moistest, if that's a word, the most moist turkey I have ever baked. And when I tell you, I lost sleep from it, honey. I lost sleep, because you know that the turkey is the most important meal in Thanksgiving versus the mac and cheese. I ain't even gonna front. I tried to use a different recipe on the mac and cheese last night, because I was, the worst thing you could do before the holidays is search YouTube. And I wasn't searching YouTube for anything, but I came across a recipe right before Thanksgiving. And honey, she tried it. Okay? I tried it, but I tried it. She tried it. It was not my best work. Excuse my hair, is the day after Thanksgiving. I told y'all I did not try this week at all. So she just got a regular pull back ponytail. And yeah, when I say she tried it, and it was not my best work. I was not completely satisfied with my mac and cheese this year because I should have known not to try anything different right before the holidays. That is the worst thing you can do. But guess what? Christmas is coming up and I have time to redeem myself with my mac and cheese this year. So that's what we're going to do. But yeah, so I have to get to work and that's going to be the end of this video. So until my next video, don't forget to like and subscribe for another video. And again, you guys enjoy your holiday. Don't forget to check out my other videos and I'll see you guys later.